Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back today to be a part of the jjtagaday prompt number 13, which is washi tape. And I am using some Tim Holtz washi tape. I'm using this one right now. I'm not going to do this again on my machine until I clean my needle, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, because this is what I did for today. So, I did a quilted, see that? A quilted washi tape tag. And I just sewed around all these little squares. And now I need to put a back on this because, well, look. The back looks like a quilt. Looks all quilty weird. Because I didn't have a system for turning out those pieces, so I just sewed where I could and had to keep fixing my needle and getting the glue off of it because these washi tapes are super, super gluey. So, Carol, check your needle if it has any gunk on it or anything. Let me show you. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. See? I can't even get the thread out of it because it all gunked up. And I'll see if I can show you some of the gunk. The glue is very tiny particles. Okay. It's a little bit like looking for head lice in somebody's head. But there is, let's see, right here, Carol, see that little piece of glue? Can you see it there? Right there. Teeny tiny head lice size piece of glue. All of those get caught up on your needle and they wrap around it like gum in your hair. All these analogies I have. And so now I'm going to need to change my needle because it is all, I've bunged it up. I bunged it up good. But even if it gets just a little bit on the tip here, it will start fraying your thread and breaking it right off. When it hits a new level on the sewing, like when I would come off the edge, the thread would just break. So that's what happens. Also, Carol, if the very tip of your needle is broken, even just a little teeny tiny sharp tip, it will do the same thing. And the other thing that it will do is, if you don't seat your needle in properly, it has this flat part, it has to go in on the flat part. Some of them kind of go with the eye sideways on your sewing machine. Like so, and some go with the eye of the needle facing you. So be sure to look at your instructions. But you probably need a new needle. Now, if that's not it, Carol, on my machine, and I have a Singer, a baby lock, my bobbin has a certain way it has to go in. It can't go in this way with the thread coming off on this right side. It has to go this way with the thread on the left side, and then it wraps around that thing, and then when you start the sewing, it catches it and threads it through the right place so you can sew. But if you have it backwards, it's going to break your thread. What else can I tell you today? I think that's about it. The only other thing, it could be your tension. If you accidentally bumped your tension, if it's somewhere past a 3, like it's up around a 4 or something like that, you might want to check what your tension should be on your machine. So that's that little number dial you'll see on there. And what else? What else? If you have glue in your feeders where your machine comes, the foot comes down onto the little feed dogs. If you have glue on those feed dogs, it's going to do the same thing as a stuck needle. So anyway, just a few things to check, but it's probably glue on your needle or your needle tip is broke. Oh, and then, like I told you, you can buy those needles where you, instead of running the thread through the hole this way, they actually have a little kind of like a C on them. Kind of like a C. And you take your thread and you thread it through here. If you're using that kind of needle with this stuff, your thread will probably just pop out of that. So that's something else to check. I think that's about all I can think of that would be your problem. But it's most likely your needle. Okay, moving on now to our tag, our quilty tag. We're going to apply that to here. So we have a back on it. Now this is a really nice long tag. I didn't have the nerve to cut it after I made it so long. It is 7.5 inches long. So it's like a big bookmark for your journal. Because I did not have the nerve to cut it after getting it all sewn. So, next step. Getting the back put on it so that we can use it. Now, using this thin stuff would be okay, but I'm a little worried about that maybe it won't be thick enough. Maybe the tag could go that way. Let's see, will it fit? Oh man, it almost fits. We could do something fancy up there. Let's do. We'll put some sort of a tag topper on it. Oh my goodness. I think my glue tip is got a problem. I think it's piled up in there. Doesn't seem to be. But it must. It must be. Come on down. Might just be that I left my tip off and I hardened up some of my glue. Oh dear. That sounds very bad. We're going to squeeze on this guy till we get it out of there. That was hard work, you guys. Hard work. Very hard work. Okay. We'll go here. Oh, look at that. It's going to fit. It's going to fit perfectly. Perfectly. We don't have to do anything fancy if we don't want to. But we can. Okay, so Now, if I do this again, which right now I'm not going to because it's a little bit of work, but if I do this again, I will do it with the tape that here is this one, and this one is not the sticky one. It has a little stick to it, but not much. So I would use something like the non-stick that you can lay down and peel up, and then I would sew it on with some designs or something. You know, something, whatever ticks your clock, rocks your boat, that kind of thing. Okay, I like it. It's a beauty. Now we could put something on here if we wanted to. Gosh, I hate to since it's so pretty. A bucket of flowers. This is the sunflower art kit. Oh, what's this? I can't sew anything on there, that's for sure. We could put these pretty petunias on there. Here is, oh, better save that for when the bee comes up. But look at that, it matches so well. So we have a couple of those. These are Simple Stories layered bits. Simple vintage spring garden. Isn't that pretty? Now, if I didn't make my tag so big, if I cut it off right here, but then I'd have to resew the bottom, and I don't want to do that right now. But how cute would that be? So on a tag like this one, it's just about needs like a piece of lace or something like that, so that you know, if you wanted to layer on it something. No. Don't like that. Nope, nope, no. No. I do love this. Isn't that cool? I love that. I think I got this. It's maybe Carol or Rachel, Roxy Creations. This always looks really good on the top or bottom of something. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nope. And let's see what else. Well, you know, I think it does need something. It needs something. Ooh. Here's some of that fall apart stuff I've been using that I cut in half. And it falls apart now. This would be cute at the top. Look at that. How cute is that? I like it. I think. Ooh, it looks good here too. If only I could sew it. Could if I got a new needle out. And Carol, the other thing you want to do is make sure you have the right size needle for the projects you're working on. I use titanium needles because they are stronger, last longer. The glue mostly comes off of them until they, you know, get overused, like mine today. I think I'm going to put this along this edge. I think I kind of like it right there. Should it go there and there? Oh, it looks so pretty. No, I don't want to do that. That's too weird. No, I don't know if I like that or not. I think I like it up here, like so. Like this. And I think oh, I love that too. Love a lace, don't you? Love a lace like you. Just like so. I like that. Okay. The problem is solved now. So the lace needs to come down just a little bit. Spread that out a little bit. Front or back, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it like that because I'll have to cut the edges there. And got glue on my paper back there. Now I'm going to let's see. Do we want that? Yeah, I think we do. Okay. I'm going to put it back here, I think. Ooh, you know what I need on there? A little piece of tape. Okay, there, there, there. Yep, I think that'll do. Fill that up if we can. There it is. Just a little bit of glue on there now to help that tape stick to the fabric. I like that. It's okay with all this stuff sticking up here. I like that too. I do. I know, I should clean up my scissor, huh? Let's do that right now. And we'll do it again right now. There. Ooh, pretty. I am going to clip that off. I don't like it as well as I thought I would. There. Isn't that pretty? So now it needs just a little something right here. Right here. Little cluster. Little cluster of stuffer. No, not ancient enough. Because this looks old. This looks like an old quilt. Throw that over there. Open this. I think I have some more of this, so I'll be able to put this with that. Okay, we have this. Oh, how sweet. I don't really like that. I think I'd like it with this. I love this one, of course. I always tell you that. And I also love this one that fell on the floor. This one, it is a very nice one too. See how beautiful that is? I love it. It doesn't tear as easy as that other one. It is nice and raggedy once it's torn. And I do like that on here. There is some blue flowers and some sunflowers. There's a box of flowers, which would go, no. Nope. I think the daisy, so far the daisy, oh, sunflowers. That kind of goes with the fallish type colors, doesn't it? Oh, some geese. Oh, cute. I hear there's a black swan over in Lebanon. That's pretty cool. Out at the ponds, or it's not really a lake, but they Chettle Lake. I guess they do call it a lake. Got a clothesline there. Don't like the bunny there. Oh, chicken. That's kind of cute, isn't it? The whole little scene. But we're not doing that. But it's cute. Especially, you know, hanging up here, clear up here. I like it. I can't help it. But we're going to put this on. The sunflower right down here. Because it really matches this fall colors in this. And I like that. Hear my glue screaming? It's like, you left me open. And now I am all stuffy. It probably needs something like Benadryl to get unstuffed. Not really. It needs the acetone poured in it. I'll have to see if my honey hubby has some. Okay, let's put the sunflowers on there. Okay, there we go. A little bit of glue. Rub that off. How cute is that, huh? I do like the bunny. But he looks like he's scared, and I don't want him to look scared. Don't be afraid, little bunny. Don't be afraid. I love the chicken. It's a quilt. Let's put a chicken on it. Not that chickens and quilts go together. But if it was an old vintage quilt from back in the day, perhaps the back in the day quilt maker had chickens. There. Look at that. Beautiful. And we'll just put one little butterfly on there. What do you think? Why not? A pretty blue one? Yeah. Let's just add a pop of color. There. Pop of color. Little pop of blue. Fixed it right up, didn't it? Now I need to get that extra glue off of there because, well, it doesn't need to be there. Oh, sorry, little butterfly. I did not mean to hurt you. Look at that, I hurt him. Hurt him so bad he quit being glued. Right there. Okay. Now there. Now we're back to a pop of color. There. Okay. So, was this totally out of range for you the whole time? I don't know. I'll view it. If it was, then I'll cut this down to right here and show you my tag. So, a quilted washi tape tag. And we put a little back on it of ledger. But, can you see the quilt marks in there? The sewing, the zigzag around all of the little squares and stuff. So there we go. That is what I have for today. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and become a subscriber if you're not already. And leave comments, share the video to your Facebook or whatever, and come back and see me tomorrow because I'll have some more videos for you. Bye-bye.